Hey everyone, welcome back to Lace Up Channel. My name's Mickey. Today I'm going to give you the 5 challenges that you should be anticipating if you're looking to start your own distribution company. I get phone calls all the time with people saying, hey Mickey, we're going to start a distributor, we're going to make millions of dollars. And the truth of the matter is 99% of distributors fail. I can't tell you how many customers I signed on saying I'm going to change the world, only to see that they went bankrupt and that they had to go out of business. So anyways, let's get into those 5 reasons. Reason number 1, in the distribution game, there is so much competition. There is not only distributors that distribute the same products as you, but people who have economies of scale, who have great service, who have defined routes, basically people that you will have to compete with that have an established business. This competition, tends to cannibalize your available profits. So what you have to end up doing for the most part is you have to lower your price to be able to compete with them. But the problem is that you can't operate at those slim margins because you don't have 1,000 drivers making $1 billion in sales, so you're not making any money. So you have to look out for competition. You have to make sure that your product isn't distributed by 50 people in the same area, because if it is, I promise the competition will kill you. The second challenge of starting a distribution company is you have to go out and you have to build a route. You have to get customers, you have to do sales, which means you have to cold call. And people are terrified of this because they're terrified of rejection. They want to call themselves salespeople, they want to call themselves business people, but they don't want to do the work to actually go out and meet people to make and generate revenue. The crazy thing is, for this business and everything else, you have to be willing to get in front of people and talk. You're never going to make it if you're not willing to go knock on doors and get rejected. If you're not willing to have people slam the door in your face because they're not interested in your product or service. So the second challenge of building a distribution company is you have to be willing to go out and sell, to make cold calls and do whatever it takes to get new customers. Number 3, the astronomical startup cost. Imagine when you start a distribution company, you have to get a storage unit, rent a truck, get your accounting system, open an LLC, get a bookkeeper. There's things that are intrinsic, that are natural, that are organically needed to start a distribution company. And if you don't do these things, you can't take your business off the ground. It will fall flat on its face. And these things cost a tremendous amount of money. And the distribution business tends to be one of the most expensive when it comes to starting up. So you have to be aware of these startup costs. Number 4, you have to have a product that sells. And not just one that sells, but one that is not supplied by 1 million distributors in your area. So my most successful distributors have a monopoly over whatever area they sell within. Whether it's a Goya product, it's the only Goya distributor in the area. Whether it's a tortilla distributor, it's the only tortilla distributor in the area. You have to find a product that only you can distribute, that you have monopoly over. Whether it's a monopoly over the brand, a monopoly over the type of product, over the country of origin, it doesn't matter. Find something that no one else is doing, and this is where you can be a price maker, right? Where you don't have to lower your cost and kill your margins just to compete with everyone else that has economies of scale in your area. The 5th challenge of starting any distribution company is that margins are so damn slim. Distributors of existing product make on average 10 to 20% margins. That's their gross margin. So you have to get your route up to $100,000 in sales in order to make $20,000 in profit. It takes time, energy, and resources, as well as all the other challenges that I gave you. You have to overcome all of those before you can even get to $100,000, before you can even make $20,000 in profit. So these slim margins means that it's going to take forever for you to scale. So you have to find a way to scale out a route, give it to a sales rep, scale out a second route, give it to another sales rep, and maybe get to 5 or 10 routes in order to be able to generate a good salary. These slim margins just make it really difficult to scale, as well as the overhead, as well as the costs. These are the things you have to look forward to when building a distribution company. If you don't look out for these 5 things, I guarantee you're going to fail. You have to be cognizant of these things, and you have to have a plan of action, because if you don't have this plan of action, your business will go under, just like so many of my businesses have before. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope that you listened to the 5 challenges of starting a distribution company. If you have any questions, hit me down below. Other than that, please subscribe to our channel, like our video. We're going to try to make videos every single week to provide value to distributors out there. Apart from that, I want to thank you so much for tuning into the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care.